Finna get into it. Finna get right into it. Shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson, man. I kind of want to make a separate video from that, about like some just like um pertaining to like his daughter coming out talking about him and stuff, and we on the outside looking in, and we don't realize the sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always stay in tune with the videos of Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm not finna hate a brother for, like family issues, because as black people, we is not perfect, but we have to learn from each other. But I'm watching this video right now, like, and he was talking about a couple things, and it always adds up. Like, even me, like, I got JV McGee. A lot of our people don't know, but a lot of white people know about this case. Just like George Zimmerman killing or murdering, unaliving. I don't want this shit to get shut down. Unaliving Trayvon Martin, and so on and so forth. And then right now up to this point, we got Derek Chauvin, the guy who murdered um George Floyd. These are real cases of hate, people using um they white privilege, the Caucasian privilege, to attack us. And then you have the separate Caucasians who speak up. But we about to talk about that. I blocked out the word lynching, modern day lynching. What up, Bosquito? Modern day lynching, right? I just seen this video. I want to show y'all. Let me show y'all. But people will sit up there and see a black person, and it's quite crazy. Like, I just seen this shit. Like, I went live the other day. I was just seeing white people. I walked past the police, seeing them arresting a couple of teenagers and shit, or young adults. I know I looked at older than them, or they looked at younger than me, I should say. But I walked past them because what made me mad wasn't just the fact it was the police. They doing that. Of course, they got a job, but some of them either be, but it was the fact, like, white people just they were just sitting there watching, like, just sitting there. And I'm like, that shit pissed me off so bad. I just, you know what? Let me show them how much power we really got. Let me show them. Let me show them how much power we really got. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of no devils, bro. But I do respect, and I respect they energy field, but I don't like when they energy field interact with our energy field, and then you have Caucasians who would sit there and just watch, just like it's always around. They not showing this on the news or the cases that go on. They not showing it. Basically, people just white people. See, this is a difference between the white people, the few white people who speak up, which I'm not looking forward to. I'm not looking for that, but when they do, I give my utmost respect, because they putting themselves on the line for our business, for our shit. You know what I'm saying? That's that. But for the ones who sit back and watch the black people get harassed without, especially a black woman, like, let me see. Hold on, I gotta turn my mobile hotspot on. I ain't mute the mic. Okay, no. Like, they sit up there and watch. Like, I want, if I see a white woman getting harassed, bro, by somebody that look like me, bro, I wouldn't have it, bro. I don't like seeing no woman under distress. But for the Caucasian man and the Caucasian women, y'all grown and will watch us get mutilated and get spitting on, bro. I'm like, you know what? This is why, like, we don't give a lot of us don't give a fuck, bro. We don't care about, we still go keep our faith in God. We still go, you know what I'm saying? We still go keep our faith in as far as the involvement of humanity, but we know that it's a lot of people, a lot of Caucasians, bro. They just this is they y'all. This is the Caucasians' natures, bro. It's to hate us, bro. Watch us get mutilated, like, and watch us get spitting on, bro. Getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? Watch us get beat up, and sometimes even like, nah, black people do this shit too. They'll pull out their phone and watch them record some shit too. But it's coming to a point where black people, like I said, like, yeah, we want to make sure the person is in safe, at least in safe when it comes to us speaking on our behalf. Like, we record some shit, and we like, hold on, because we don't know what's going on, bro. Just like when I walked past the police when the two young black people was getting arrested, bro. I didn't know what was going on, so I wasn't finna just be like, you know what I'm saying? Then that could have agitated them. So I'm thinking, bro, I'm not crashing out. But it was the fact I got mad because the Caucasians just sitting there watching like they eating popcorn, enjoying this shit, bro. I can read minds, I can read psychology. I'm not a motherfucking dummy. Excuse my language. I know I got kids watching, but I'm not no dummy though. I'm not no dummy. And a lot of us is not no dummies, bro. And a lot of the older generations, the bourgeoisies, the ones who think they better than other black people, think they better than their neighbor, bro. They think they better than their own family members, bro. These the ones that's mad at us because we not out here portraying this fake peace shit. Like, what you calling for peace for when you ain't even starting no war? You ain't starting no war, nigga. This is why, and now it's coming down to this. Like, the poor people always been, or the working class, the middle class. This going on. I was just watching Dr. Umar Johnson, right? On I don't know if that's how you say his name, but it was like a podcast. This was like 3 weeks ago, but that he did. But they was talking about the World War I and how, like, because I didn't even think about this shit like this or even look into it. Like, the white people who fought came back, and our ancestors migrated up north and was getting the jobs. This is one reason why they brutalized us and shit. This is one reason why don't white people were brutalized us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Although I don't agree with that shit, bro. I don't agree with, you know what I'm saying? But this is a simple fact about how, like, the science of, like, the government work, bro. And they've been corrupting people for centuries, bro. The government been a corrupt. This is the real fucking op, bro. Caucasians and black people, yeah, like, we should be minding our business. We should be staying within our own women. We shouldn't be trying to make babies with each other, bro. Because in truth and actuality, we really can fucking take this bitch over, bro. Black and white people, bro. Fuck all the outsiders who ain't. We didn't shed it. We didn't. Y'all ancestors didn't shed it our blood. We didn't shed it blood. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, we don't even see the point. We don't even see the fact, like, nigga, the government, bro, always been taken from both. Although the government is white people, that's ran by white people, but it's controlled by white people. But you got black faces in this shit, bro. We not fucking with them, bro. We don't fuck with them, bro. They not for us, bro. They not for us, bro. Them the ones that want us to calm down. They want us to make all that. They want music. They want the whack ass music. They want the kill a nigga music. You know what I'm saying? And then want to preach about it when the community corrupted. They didn't want to be all like, oh, we shouldn't be killing each other. We doing this and doing that. Well, y'all want this shit, bro. How the fuck you gonna complain? How the fuck can you complain about some shit? But when it came to, like, years ago, Tupac was dropping shit about this shit. You the same type of niggas, the same type of lineage of these niggas had a problem with Tupac speaking up. But y'all don't mind that shit, huh? Y'all really, some people really don't mind drama for real. Some people really don't mind conflict, bro. This is a spiritual warfare between energy, light energy and dark energy. Which ones is always gonna take over? Because people wake up and can switch and hate you the next day, bro. And can love the next day. Like, hold on, get some new knowledge, get some new, you know what I'm saying, new wisdom. But and the thing about the spiritual warfare, this is why, like, I don't condemn. Like, some people be, I didn't seen people like got kind of like agitated with me because I use the Bible. I don't use it fully as far as like, but when it comes to the commandments and when you know where this knowledge really resides at, this knowledge resides in your heart, in our hearts. Nigga, overeating, lusting, stealing. When you do some of this shit, bro, you know you can feel it in your soul. Like, hold on, something ain't right. And then you want to blame the person if it's lust, or you want to blame the environment if it's gluttony, which is overeating or stealing. Anything, you would blame the environment. Any of them, you'll want to blame the environment. And this is why, like, they want us black people though. They want us corrupted because we the original initiators, the initiators of the commandments, the laws of Mayat. For those who study the ancient, you know what I'm saying, the ancient ways, the 42 laws of Mayat from ancient Egypt. We the same people from over there, all the way to the east, which is funny. They call it Africa, Middle East, right? But really, and the sun come up on the east. Nobody don't ever think about like how they like really like that's the whole east, and this over here is the western world. This really is the light world that things is coming into intuition or became an intuition all since the, you know, BCE, AD, you know, all that time frame, all that, bro. Like, and what's funny, you know, like I was talking to my sister the other day, like a few days ago about, like, we was talking about something, and then it was like BC, AD, like all this shit, you know, before Christ and after death. But when you really like look at it on some Ebonic shit, on some spiritual Ebonics, it's like BC, AD is before Caucasians, and BCE is before Caucasian invasions with an E. Yeah, with an E, not an I. And then you got AD after destruction. This shit just add up for their energy, bro. The Caucasian's energy, bro. Now, like, in an evolving state where like Caucasians evolved off of the blood shit of us, bro. For the ones up to this day, up to this point, that speak out against the injustice of black people or people who going through it in general, like when it comes to the law, like, you know what I'm saying, they speak up. Or when it comes to like them speaking against the racist acts that they do, they get hated on. They become the most hated too. It's just the same with us. When we talk about we not hating white people, bro, you got black people that swear up and down that you go sell out or that you, but it's the same type of black people want you to vote for Kamala Harris, bro, for a mug that didn't promise shit, just like Obama didn't promise shit. Really didn't promise shit. Said something he was gonna do, but didn't do it. And then black people years later added that shit up. Like, bro, we don't have to conform to this shit, bro. You don't have to conform to vote for a person, especially when we know, nigga, we was all rooting for Obama, bro. Like, yeah, change is coming. Yeah. Yeah, nigga, change. Nigga, you get a couple more cents on your payroll. That's all that other stuff though. It's out the window, man. See the things. So see, some people be thinking like, oh, when we say Kamala ain't black, it's true, bro. She not born in America, bro. But that don't necessarily mean like we against her. It was just like Gaddafi in Africa. I forgot what part of Africa. I think it was Ghana. I forgot. I know it was a continent. He was the leader or president of one country of Africa or the whole. And I don't think he was not the whole continent, but he was gonna make a gold standard currency, and that lady, you know what? That probably was Bush. I was talking to my brother about this shit the other day. That probably was Bush when that black lady, I forgot. He called her queen though. The lady that was in the White House working with, it was either George Bush or Obama. I forgot. But this is an Arab man, but we didn't like, you know what I'm saying? We like, hold on, bro. He for the people in Africa, bro. Everybody watching worldwide. And who in the president? Who was in the White House during the time when his death happened, bro? Obama. Obama. So, and people still act like they don't. No, I'm not finna play stupid for nobody, man. That's just one thing, and like I said, like this is what they want us to do continuously, bro. You got people out there who working on themselves and doing the best they can, and you surrounded by a lot of negative energy. You surrounded by, that's just the way the world is, bro. And then this negative energy try to usurp the good, and then they can become like mad as hell because the negative can become mad because it's a lot of good that's around them. It's just like that. So how I feel is like people should just stick to their own race. Don't try to go make it. I mean, people gonna do what they do. I'm just giving a because people gonna do what they do in general and actuality. Lust, some people get hit by that shit and can't control that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with looking and acknowledging, but it can become so far. You could become so far gone without even knowing. You start doing shit that's not natural. You start feeling shit that's not natural. Like becoming an pedophile is unnatural. But you start becoming feeling like I don't know. I can't say because I never, what I'm saying. But it's just like but we know this is how powerful lust is if you don't have control over it. If you don't have control over how much you can eat, anything, man, yeah, everybody make mistakes. But it's not the point of just constantly making that same mistake because energy won't fuck around with you. It won't play with you. You know what I'm saying? It won't play with you. And then this will go trickle down to police corruption. Like white people already hate, you know what I'm saying? Or Caucasians already hate. So they can use this shit as a way to, and black people too, is black police officers and anybody who become the police, bro, it's either to help the community or it's to disrupt. It's either to help the community or to feel like, nah, you got power to fuck with people. Now I feel like that you got bullied, you couldn't get all the girls, or your girl slept around. Guess what? It's some niggas who, or man in general, warriors and male warrior energies, bro. Black, white, Mexican, nigga, all they girls cheated, nigga. But do you think they became police officers, bro? No, bro. So y'all kind of in the same damn group of where's the me? She cheated on me, so now I'm mad at everybody. That's the same type of mindset, bro. Police, the ones who want to become police. What I'm just trying to say is that's that dark and light. That's the dark and light. That's the dark and light. Like you got, it's just like in the animal kingdom, like certain animals that help out another animal, or even be raised. Like I think I seen a video like that some years ago. Like think an animal or it was said out somebody's mouth, so it could have been like we didn't see it, but it's like I kind of feel like it's real, like where animals will help another animal out. Like you see it, but they might even raise that animal until they can become and probably know what that animal eat naturally without even having a, it's like humans who are advanced can learn and know what humans can what that person need. You will find out what they allergic to, what type of food that they like and don't like. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Just not even really advanced, but it's kind of advanced though, because like I said, like you got people who naturally like Caucasian people can eat raw flesh. This is where they come from. And they've been doing they've been doing this to us, eating our ancestors in America all the way to ancient Egypt, and the Arabs too. And I just looked up something with like, I was on Chat GPT and like looking up who blew the noses off on the ancient on the ancient Egyptians. And it said it was an Arab. I put Napoleon just to see, like, because I heard it was Napoleon, but Napoleon was the one who helped the Rosetta Stone became helped the Rosetta Stone um uh uh the Rosetta Stone language thing, like, help that become established and stuff. But like I said, it's an ongoing war. And it's another thing, like I mentioned with Javion McGee, the young man, the young 21-year-old who was brutalized, and they made it look like he unalived himself, hung himself, basically, and they do this shit like they'll call it an unalivement of yourself. I can't say the other word. I mean, I can, but YouTube might block it. And when I got him on the shirt, right? I got him on a hoodie, on the blue, black and hoodie out, the blue and black hoodie I wear, right? When I go out into a bunch of, see, I'm smart. I be checking the environment, like, let me see how they go act with this hoodie on. And these white people because you got white people. I don't fuck with white people, bro. I'm not racist, bro. But y'all some y'all some devils, bro. Not the ones who speak up and can speak, but the majority of the black community, or if you go out far in the outskirt, nigga, these white people do not fuck with us, bro. They'll be walking all up on you and shit. But when I wear my Javion McGee hoodie, when I have him, or even Trayvon Martin, when I had George Zimmerman on the shirt, then the white people was like stepping back, bro. They wasn't trying to get close to me. So I know they know who Javion McGee is. Even although he wasn't on TV, more white people know about this case, know more about the cases that goes on when it's white killing black people unjustly, bullying black people. They know about these cases, bro. But black people be obsolete of these cases, bro. Be obsolete, like living in Wonderland, bro. Or living like it's only when it's on TV, that's when it's known. Every black person ain't like that, but it's like obsolete because the media don't promote. And a lot of people, this is why I share the best I can when it comes to, like, people channels, because that person go share it. That person go see it, and the next person, whether white or black, people go see them channels, bro, like Taylor House Publishing. Because a lot of these cases I started seeing, they was on my YouTube, but I wasn't like, I was seeing them and then I won't see them. So I'm like, let me subscribe to this channel, bro. And other couple other channels. Just like Angie Stone. If I have an Angie Stone shirt, which I might go and get, even though I never really listened to her music, but it was a simple fact, like, she was a legend and she was making a way to make her get her own royalties, and them white people, they couldn't stand that. And I'm talking about them corporates couldn't stand her. They then they killed her. Like, so it's like them racists, they know they programmed to hate. They hate their damn self. If you hate me, you hate your damn self. And that's just a simple fact about it. If you hate me, you hate you hate our people, you hate your damn self. And I get it when it comes to us as black people. Like, we can't be racist, we can be prejudiced, and we can be ignorant. But racism is a whole power that's constructed for somebody to be poor, somebody to be rich, and then the individuals who are deemed themselves as poor, because we's the people who rely on the government. But then we became middle class. I'm just using that word poor because it's really middle class, because a lot of time up to this point and now, it's a lot of people in the middle class. There's only a fewer poor people, but you can get instantly poor though. That's the thing. Like, you can get instantly poor. Like, you get fired, your ass poor. You become in the middle class when you can save $1,000 and still have $1,000 check, and you got to go pay some bills and whatever and whatnot, whatever, how you handling your shit. And that's for those who handling that shit. See, some of us, man, we be like, when I mean us, I'm talking about black people, like, or even, I don't know about white people. I don't know how they, but because they have the white privilege, it's like when y'all become poor, what white privilege? That's how you know the government. It's like, that's how you know the government it's been like this. The government this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. Like, this shit ain't new, man. Like, and this is why, like, Donald Trump is in the White House right now, including from black people support his supporters because of his message. Even me, I supported. I didn't vote, but I supported the shit like we need more jobs. Like, hell yeah, the fuck we need more jobs. Like, what mug? Or although we like, yeah, this nigga racist as hell. You know what I'm saying? But need more jobs and shit. Like, nigga, you was a cattle in a damn barn. But it's only a few of the cattle that's go grow into that wolf. And I'm not talking about the wolf that's go eat the sheep. Let's go eat the other wolves and then go come out with that wolf as the goat. Because you don't want to become weak and programmed to be like, damn, you want to listen to the racists and to the politics of shit. Politics is a fucking trap itself. Of course they go want us black people to be like, yeah, Donald Trump is racist. We already know that. Damn near 0.5% of most 99% of white people is racist, bro. Or 95% we could say, and that hate niggas. And the 5%, either they don't want to give this shit up, bro. They don't want to give this shit up and give it back to black people, bro. And give us power that we can even build. Because it's like you not even go, it's like this, man. They don't have to give up nothing. But if we have the same type of, I can go get a loan, all of us can go get loans and shit. Not just all of us, but if it was like, what I mean is like, not all of us it's like, if it was based off of how white people can go get loans, yeah, a lot of us will be getting loans and making businesses, bro. And we will be flourishing, but they don't want us to flourish, bro. They don't want us to flourish, bro. And who is they? The Caucasians who run the government, bro. The powers that be, the few families and all that. They don't want to see us flourish, bro. They don't want to see us creative. They don't want to see us innovative. But we go do it anyway. We go do it. We go do it, bro. We go leave black people behind that want to rely on just the government, want to rely on just the job. You want to rely on your family members just to go work a job and just go to school and live this fantasy world when you know damn well your kid can be getting smoked, getting arrested, getting harassed. So we finna create an army, bro. We finna create. It's finna be hella creative, innovative things going on under black people noses, bro, that don't want to participate with black people, and under the white people noses, especially them, because we already know what we up against, bro. We can't even speak. We have to speak in code, bro. We have to speak in code, bro. We have to speak in code. Just like right now, it's a brother that he did 16 years. 16 years. Ain't even do the robbery. It was a robbery. He ain't even do it. Think he been out 3 years. Police just executed him because he was speeding in traffic, and he told him he was unarrested. And then the brother started beating on the damn near ready to beat the dude. He put his hands on him. I was gonna say beat because he was winning, but I'm like, he done crashed out. The OG done crashed out. But it was the simple fact the police was yelling at him from the get-go. Like, and they're telling him when you going to jail. He was like, man, this is just a speeding ticket. And he like, put your hands on, he like, hold on. They tasered him. Man, he was taking them tasers off. He started beating him. He started beating that cop, not beating. He didn't put his hands on him like that. He was choking him. He had his hand on his face, moving his hand. Like he was, I ain't gonna lie, he was finna smoke that cop out because he crashed out when he said, I'm going to jail. Nigga, hell no. Y'all ain't finna control me no more, bro. Over a speeding ticket, though. This is what we be talking about as far as police corruption. You doing this shit to express your racism or express your rage from family problems or problems that you had. Issues. It's something that police do for them to. It's either hate, and which is the cases is a lot of times. His hate, the wife that slept with the wife or the sister of his, the daughter of his is dating somebody black. 3, it got a mixed child or mixed family members. 4, it's always something. It's something. I can't pinpoint the shit because I'm not, but it's always something though. It's one of them. I know it's one of them too. It's either the wife or sister, auntie, somebody date somebody black and they hate them N words, as they say, the niggers. Although I say nigga, it's still the same damn word. That's why I say I'm finna stop. I'm finna stop using the word. Or they just blatantly just hate us and know our history, know our strength. You know, man, I'm not with all the kumbaya shit, right? But I'm not with all the like the I'm not with all the fake shit like the like kumbaya's fake shit. But peace, living in peace and harmony is fairy tale because we really living in hell. But we still gain our peace in hell. We still find a way to have some peace. But that peace, we have to get out of that peace zone because you got to get out here in the world. The house, the sacred home or the cave where you got, whatever how you want to call it. It's a safe haven. But in order to keep that safe haven, you still got to pay the warmonger. You still got to pay Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill, the warmonger, you still got to pay him. Or he exiting that shit off. And that's the thing, too. You got black people who be proud of black people only. Black people will be like, I only fuck with black people who pay bills. I'd be like, man, bro. They'd be like, real bills. I'd be like, damn, bro, y'all done, bro. Y'all really look at Bill as like something that's like from God, from the creator. Not Bill, the nigga who raped your motherfucking auntie and your mama, your great grandmama. Them type of black people, bro, will not prosper spiritually. They might prosper financially, but spiritually though, they will hate you. They can have it's black people right now that hate me because I'm in peace. They have more than me, but I'm at peace. It's just like white people. They go through the same shit. If they're not hating black people, they go get outcast. If the white people not hating black people from their white family, they go get outcast. We outcast each other when we be like, yeah, you hanging with that cracker because you don't know that cracker from a can of paint. So we can outcast each other because the white man nature, historical wise, is like, but the outcast versus how white people do versus how we do, we still gonna hang around or be around or talk to our people. But when it comes to white people, they getting outcasted. Like they can't even come around no more unless they harm that black person or if they go against their belief of what they believing in. This is what the world is up against, man. This is what the world this is what the world is up against. No, I'm straight on that. Well, I'll get all this spam shit. This is what we up against, you know what I'm saying? And I mind my black business, bro. I'm not looking for no kumbayas and that shit. But I'm not finna outcast my own people, bro. This is why I'm dropping this music, bro. I'm dropping like anthems, laid back shit, and I'm dropping dark shit. Dropping dark shit for the dark souls. Cause it's bougie ass niggas who think they better than me. So, you know, you can't handle the dark music. I know you don't really rock with me. You can handle the dark music. You fucking with me. And be like, man, you down there 40, you dropping music, bro. I got hella years till I'm 40, bro. And yeah, time might move like that to you because you ain't doing shit. You waiting on, you living off of fairyland. So time be moving fast for those who not doing shit, and time moves as just is when you taking care of yourself. You age more quicker with worrying, and you age smoothly when you not letting the worrying you. You gonna be a warrior or a worrying mug, man. I'm up out of here. On me.